Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome to Transform with Ryan, where I offer pick a card tarot readings that will transform your mind, heart, and soul. And in today's reading, we are going to find out what surprise is coming into your life next. I mean, who doesn't love good surprises, right? So, for today's tarot pick a card reading, we have three options as usual: Daisy, Holly, and Birch. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And just tune in to this beautiful divine energy within you, asking to receive whatever messages and guidance you need to hear today about this surprise. And when you're ready, open your eyes and see which one of these three cards calls to you the most. Your reading can be found through the timestamps or chapter links below. I'll see you there. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that were drawn to the Daisy card here, let me know who you are down in the comments below. Let's get into your reading to find out what surprise is coming into your life next. So, what's so amazing about the Daisy is that it is practically flowering almost all year round, right? And what this daisy actually symbolizes with this seed and sickle deck is this rekindling of a project, the rekindling of your creativity. So some of you will have an opportunity here to get back into doing something that you loved that, unfortunately you weren't able to keep up with because you've maybe had a busy schedule. Maybe you weren't even feeling well, but you're going to have this opportunity now. You're going to find yourself with the energy and the free time as well as the creative spirit to get back into this project that you've had to put aside. And I'm hearing that you're going to have quite a bit of time free, actually, and quite a bit of energy that will allow you to get back into this passion project, this project that you were really in love with, but again, life kind of got in the way. Circumstances led you to have to address other things. Now, for those of you that haven't had a project that you had to put aside, the other message that I'm getting is that you're going to be starting something new here. And what I'm getting here is actually there's an opportunity for a new relationship. I feel that very, very strongly with the daisy energy here. I'm seeing like the daisy arranged in a bouquet and being offered to you. Now, whether or not someone actually gives you flowers is another thing, but what I see it more as a symbol or an offer of wanting to get to know you better, wanting to connect with you on a personal and deeper level. So that could be romance for some of you, or that could be the deepening of a friendship, someone who's a kindred spirit, okay? Now, let's find out some more information. Let's use the tarot, okay, to get some more information about this surprise that is coming into your life next. Now, in true Transform with Ryan fashion, y'all know if you've been here before that I love to ask my viewers a question to get to know you all better. And so my question for you today is, what is the best surprise you've received so far in your life? So comment that down below. Let's all squeal and be excited as you recall what was the best surprise you've received in your life so far. So comment it down below and let's raise the vibrations and the energies with this reading and this channel. So, Spirit, getting back to your reading, what surprise is coming into the life of those who chose Daisy? Can we get some more information on that, please? Oh, I just heard this big emphatic yes from Spirit, and it's like this very, very joyful energy. So, okay, we have Death, Seven of Wands, the Tower. Ooh, some very, very strong energies coming through here, especially with the two major arcana, the Death and the Tower card. Nine of Cups. Ooh, a wish is being granted. And we have next, let's try to make this a little bit more organized. So you can see all the images. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Empress. Wowzers. Wowzers. So you have the Empress here kind of wrapping things up, and with the 9 of Cups as well. Okay. Let's see what we got cooking here for you. So definitely what I'm seeing is an ending, okay? So I'm seeing this as more as an ending of a chapter or a phase in your life, okay? So maybe for some of you, again, you've been overworked, you've been working hard, you've been looking for maybe some freedom, a way to relax, a way to start fresh, right? Like a fresh start in your life. I'm hearing for some of you, maybe it involves like a new career, because perhaps the job that you currently have is taking up a lot of time and energy, and you're feeling, a bit burnt out. So I'm seeing that for some of you. Also, what I'm seeing is that for some of you, it's kind of like you're just craving for something new to come into your life and excite you again. Like life is getting a bit mundane, it's getting a bit boring, it's getting a bit predictable, and you're looking to like shake things up, spice things up. Well, that opportunity for sure is coming here as the old structures begin to break down in your life. I'm hearing that there's some opportunities for you to branch out here, whether that's within your social circle, maybe it could be branching out into another area of knowledge or learning some kind of skill. Like maybe you'll want to take a class, right? At like a community college or at one of those extension programs where, people learn how to cook, they learn how to do some kind of arts and crafts, they learn how to paint, they learn how to, I don't know, create video games, right? Something like that. Write a book. So I see like something that will really nourish your creative spirit, okay? Because again, your life has been very much like mundane, and it's just like doing the same routine over and over and over, and your creativity hasn't been allowed to run wild, allowed to run free, okay? And so it's kind of like maybe you felt like you're turning into a zombie or like a robot, And this Ace of Cups is this strong excitement, this strong emotion coming in. And with like all these sea creatures gathered in this big old cup and all the fishes around here, I'm sensing also an abundance of energy, right? Because now you're feeling motivated. Now you're feeling passionate about something. So it's not this like, oh, I think I'm just gonna lay down now and take a nap, or maybe I'll just watch like Netflix for 4 hours, and just lay down, right? It's not that energy anymore. It's like, I wanna get out there, I wanna do things, I wanna move my hands, I wanna move my body, I want my brain to be stimulated, right? That is all coming in, and it'll help you feel alive once again, okay? And here, what I'm seeing with the Death and the 5 of Pentacles is, really, you've been feeling like alone. You've been feeling disconnected here. I'm feeling too, for some of you, there's been this period of like not feeling well physically, even like low energy. Maybe some of you have been sick recently, caught some kind of cold. Maybe some of you even got, I don't know, injured, right? Like you sprained your ankle, you hurt your wrist, and you've really been hampered by that physically. And now everything is healing, is what I'm getting. So like, if you look at these mermaid and this person here that's like helping to try to clean off the oil from these animals, like all that heavy energy is being cleansed, being released. Your body is recovering, your energy is returning to you. And you're feeling revitalized again. That's what I'm seeing with this section here. Now, let's take a look at the 7 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles energy. Oops, excuse me, I bumped my head on the little, the mount, the camera mount. So the 7 of Wands and, okay, I see. So here, what I'm seeing is you felt really trapped lately. You felt surrounded, you felt like there was no way out, or you couldn't quite see like a way to move forward, to move out of this energy of feeling sick, feeling fatigued, feeling burnt out. Like it was kind of like you wanted the energy to shift, but you just couldn't see it happening. You couldn't see the way forward. You couldn't see what would come in and change the dynamic for you, okay? And here you are emerging. So you see that there's this like well, it's like a wishing well actually, and this mermaid is starting to rise up from the water. And so it's like now you're seeing the way out. First, you had this scuba diver, you felt like the scuba diver, you were like submerged, you felt trapped, especially by other people. Like the expectations of other people had you feeling trapped, and now you're starting to rise up. You're starting to see for yourself the world you want to create. So this is like that forest, right? And do you see how there's not other people here? There's not really much going on except for the trees. So it's like this is you emerging from feeling like you're drowning and trapped into this mindset where it's like, okay, what do I actually want now in my life? Because you're gonna have the means and the energy to invest in it. You're gonna be able to take time to actually do it now, all right? So that's a beautiful, beautiful surprise to be relieved of some of these burdens and some of these responsibilities, to be able to, you know, take a break for once, to do what you wanna do what you need to do, okay? And of course, this section here with the Nine of Cups and wishes being granted, abundance of creativity and nurturing your life is coming through, okay? What do I mean by nurturing your life? It's like, you know, I'm thinking of the parent, maybe a mother who has to get up early, make sure the kids are ready to school, make sure they get to school, then you have to go to work a full shift, then you gotta come home, maybe pick up the kids from their after school activities and stuff. You gotta cook dinner, and then you got to like wash the dishes and maybe help the kids with homework or whatever, or take care of some things around the house, and then finally you get to rest for like maybe an hour or two if you're lucky before bed, okay? And that might be something like what your routine is like lately, but now you're gonna have so much more free time. Like maybe you'll be able to take some time off from work or leave work early for a few days. Maybe your kids don't have as much activities going on that you need to shuttle them back and forth to or be in attendance for. So there's gonna be this abundance of time for you, okay? And you know, maybe your partner will offer to buy food and order takeout or even cook so that you have a few nights free for yourself. Or, you know, I'm hearing too that maybe your kids are gonna go on vacation and go visit a family member or a relative, go to like summer camp or something like that. And that will give you some free time as well. Okay? Oh, I love it. So that you can really nurture yourself and focus on your life for once, your goals, your dreams, and listen to yourself. With this conch shell, it's like listening to your heart and what you want to see shift and change in your life for the better. Oh, I love that. Okay, I wanted to draw a feather card for you as a final message about this surprise of free time, new energy, creativity, being able to go back to, you know, doing your hobbies and having fun with what you want to do. So we have this nice slim black feather that comes from the condor. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. There you go. Time hurdles, energy hurdles, responsibility hurdles. Time to move past them and claim your surprise. So that was your reading, loves, on what surprise is coming into your life next. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that were drawn to the Holly card, let's find out what surprise is coming into your life next. So, what I am hearing and feeling with this card here is that there's going to be a surprise decision that's going to be made here. And for some of you, I'm sensing that this is going to be a decision you're going to make, and it's going to be a decision that you normally wouldn't choose. Okay, it's like you're making this choice and you're taking a different route. You're taking a chance, you're taking a risk. Part of it is because you realize that in order to have something different, you have to do something different. So, you have this opportunity to stay in a pattern or make a different choice, a different decision from what you normally would make, and explore a new territory, a new pathway. So I'm hearing that this decision that you're gonna have to make here very, very soon is going to lead you on this beautiful surprise, this beautiful adventure if you're open and accepting to it. Now, the other thing that I'm hearing though, and this is for the majority of you actually, I'm hearing that you're going to finally hear back about a decision that you've been waiting to hear back from for the longest time, okay? Whether it's the decision about work, about what school or university you're going to attend, or like maybe hearing back from a lover that you want, or a love interest, I should say, that you want to connect with more, that you want to get to know better, what have you. Like you're finally going to hear back on what this decision is, and it's going to have a very profound effect on your life moving forward. And it's definitely something you've been waiting to hear back on for quite some time now, to the point where you're like getting impatient and you're kind of like at this fork in the road that's a little bit different, right? Where it's like, should I keep waiting to hear back from this, or should I just cut my losses and just move on, right? So what I'm hearing is that you're going to hear back and you'll be able to explore this pathway here and not have to like give up and like try to find something new, okay? You're going to be able to hear about this, what the final decision is on something that you've waited on for quite a while. Now, let's get some more information here about this surprise. And of course, as I shuffle in true Transform with Ryan fashion, y'all know I love to get to know my viewers and my audience with every video I post. So my question for you today, and comment this down below, is what was the best surprise you ever received? Okay, so what was the best surprise that you ever received in your life? Let us celebrate. Let us go back to that high vibe, that moment where you really was surprised in such a wonderful way. So comment it down below. I'd love to hear from you. Trying to think, what was the best surprise that I've ever received in a long time? I feel like I'm getting surprised all the time in good ways. I remember there was a test, a certification that I had to take. I think it was like a year or two back. And, I studied and I worked hard. And so I was expecting a good grade. But I found out that I actually got the best score out of everyone in the class. And I was like, what? That really helped support and build up my confidence. So we have coming out for you 4 of Cups. 8 of Cups, the Star. Ooh, okay. If anybody knows anything about me and my tarot card readings, the Star card is like my favorite card to appear when I do a reading for someone, because it's such a hopeful and optimistic card. We have the 2 of Swords. Okay. So I definitely feel a certain energy with this first layer of messages. Next, you have the Page of Swords, the Empress, ooh la la, Ace of Cups, wow, these 2 cards make another appearance, and Ace of Pentacles. Oh wow. Okay. So definitely some news on a decision being made regarding love, friendship, personal connections, okay? And also money, finances, work. For some of you, this could even be referencing home, okay? So what I'm seeing here is it was really like between 2 choices, 2 options, two people, right? There was like it was like neck and neck, toe to toe, and then you're going to actually win out. You're gonna be the choice. Everything is gonna work in your favor. It was kind of like, okay, what is gonna happen? Is it this? Is it that? Like you were preparing to go to battle, or you were preparing to cut your losses. Maybe some of you were even prepared to be disappointed because you've had to wait so long to hear back from this decision. And it's actually going to work out beautifully. It's going to work out in your favor. All is well. So stop stressing already, loves. Everything is going to be a-okay. Now, here with the Star card going to the Ace of Cups, I definitely feel like you have been wishing for something here that is really going to help you feel excited, feel happiness, feel gratitude, feel like you're loved by the universe, that, you know, that you're deserving of blessings and you're deserving of good things happening for you. And so I'm definitely seeing that you're going to experience that. That it's kind of like this sigh of relief, like you want something so bad and you're just not sure if you're going to be able to get it. And then there's this sigh of relief when you actually do get it. So you're going to experience that, okay? So whatever it is that you've been desiring, this someone making a decision. Oh my God, I just got something really, really cool. So maybe some of you even entered some type of competition, right? Like a baking competition. Maybe some of you even did like a casting call to see if you could be a part of a play, a musical, a TV show, a commercial, or something like that, or maybe an open call for something, and you're gonna get good news that you were one of the finalists selected, or maybe the finalist, the one that was chosen to take this role, be on the show, win this prize, whatever it may be, okay? Oh, I love that, I'm so excited for you. Okay, so here with the Eight of Cups going into the Empress, so I'm definitely seeing here that many of you have been feeling to the point where, oh my God, maybe I should just walk away. Like, what's the use? What's the point in waiting now? You know, if they really wanted me, if they really wanted to do this, if it was really gonna work out, I would have heard back by now. So you're really like trying to walk away. I should say you're trying to walk away from this because you feel like the longer you wait around, the more disappointed you'll be when you hear the result, because you're kind of in that, you're in that mindset, I should say, where you're like, oh, it's not going to work out. I'm not chosen, like boohoo, right? You're kind of in that mindset. But again, look at this. Star. I mean, honestly, that's probably the sun, right? Like, let's be real. And this is a star in the night sky. But the sun is also a star. Anywho, like, look at the positioning and look at how closely they resemble each other. Like, honey, boo thang. Like, it is going to work out great, and it's going to work out even better than you imagine, because the Empress is like abundant, she is nourishing, and she gives like a whole lot. The Empress is like hella generous, right? Because she's so abundant and she has a lot to offer and a lot to give. And she's so kind. And, with the Empress energy, to be honest, like, I feel the Empress energy is so giving that it doesn't even ask for anything in return, okay? This is like the Divine Mother energy, where it's like, I don't know if any of you have ever heard this phrase said by mothers before, whether your mother or like on a TV show mom or something, where it's like, they have this attitude of, I gave you life, so you owe me. I carried you within my womb. I brought you onto this planet, and I can easily take everything away from you. Like that kind of sentiment, like, oh God, I feel so gross just me like saying it out loud. I feel so awful and mean-spirited. But that is like a distortion of the divine feminine and of the divine mother. Like this Empress is divinity personified, where it's like she will give life and sustenance and not ask for anything in return. Okay, that's how good this thing is that you're going to be receiving, that you were like on the verge of like 100% walking away from. But I know you, honey. I know you still, like, you're trying to walk away, but you're walking away slowly, and you're like looking over your shoulder to be like, okay, is it coming out now? Is it being revealed? Right? I see you, honey. I see you, boo. Okay, let's take a look at this pairing here of the Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. So look at how this man is looking at the bottle. He's looking at it like, oh, this stinks. I can't believe I drank another bottle. Like, I can't believe I did this. What a mistake, right? That's kind of where this Four of Cups man is looking. And look at how this mer child is looking at this sword. It's looking at it like something to be treasured, something to be grateful for. Okay, so I'm seeing this shift now where it's like you're probably, like, to be honest, when you look back on this time, you're gonna be like, why was I being so mopey and like negative and like expecting the worst when I really had nothing to worry about and I had everything to be grateful for, everything to be excited for. Like, you're really going to like flip that switch here. Okay, so this surprise is a decision that is going to really, really shock you, and it's going to exceed your wildest expectation. Okay, let's pull a Divine Feather card as a final message from Spirit for you, my lovely Holly crew. And we have this feather here, which comes from the goose. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. Bam! So you're gonna get some news. A decision is gonna be made, and it's gonna be in your favor. So now all you gotta do, boo, is say yes, because the journey begins today. There's your surprise that's coming into your life next. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that were drawn to the Birch card here. So let's get into your reading about what surprise is coming into your life next. So what this card represents and the energy of this card is the energy of community, the energy of people coming together towards a common purpose, a common cause. And so what I'm getting here is that you're going to be surprised at the amount of support you actually get and receive for whatever it is you're planning to do next, okay? I'm hearing from some of you, like, you have this desire or this goal, but you're afraid to pursue it because you're worried that the people around you are not gonna support you with it, okay? Whether that's your family, your friends, your coworkers, whoever it is that you're really kind of worried about being, unsupportive of your next goal, next dream, next ambition, you're actually going to be quite surprised that they're going to support you more than you would give them credit for. All right? I know, for me, it was really a surprise when I decided to come out to my parents when I was, in my mid-20s. Oh my God, I waited until my mid-20s to let my parents know that I was attracted to men romantically. And I was terrified. I thought in my mind, like, they would never support me because I was raised Catholic, and to be gay, lesbian, bisexual is like a sin. And you're going to be punished and go to hell. And so I was assuming the worst. And, to be honest, I worked really hard in school so that I can get a good degree, get a good job, so I can support myself, because I thought my family was going to cut me off and I wasn't going to receive any more support from them. And I was like fully prepared to be like an orphan once I decided to come out to my family. But to be honest, like, my sister was the first one I told, and she was super duper supportive. She was actually very excited for me. And then when I mentioned it to my dad, like, he didn't understand it. And, I would say that's how a lot of dads can be when their son comes out as gay, even though I identify as non-binary right now, so neither male nor female. But, he still sees me as his son. And, dads have a hard time sometimes understanding and relating to gay sons. But he was like, hey, this is your life. Like, I respect you. I know you're old enough to make your own decisions. And so, like, live your life. And with my mom and my grandmother, like, they just wanted me to be happy. So I was really relieved once I got that part out of the way and was able to be open and honest with my family about who I was. And so I feel you're going to experience something very similar to that, where you're going to get support from those that you care and love for, but also, for some of you, support from surprising people. Like, when I first started doing readings and I first started going live and wanting to be a positive, I guess social influencer might be the word, or content creator here in the world, I was shocked at how many people saw my videos, like people I hadn't talked to in a while, and would watch my videos and be like, oh my gosh, Ryan, I know we haven't talked in such a long time, but seeing your videos in Facebook and on YouTube and Instagram, like they really make me so happy, and I look forward to seeing your posts every time they come up. And I feel like you're gonna have that too, like people that you wouldn't think of that are gonna support you and be there for you, like they're gonna come out of the woodwork, literally. Like, you see all these birch trees, they're gonna come out of the woodwork here and make their presence known and how much they love and support you. Oh, I love that. What a beautiful surprise. Okay, let's get some more information from the tarot here. Now, my question for you, because y'all know how I do here at Transform with Ryan, is I love to get to know you all better. Because I do read all the comments, trust me, and there's a lot, but I read them all. I wanted to ask you, what was the best surprise you've ever received, okay? Or maybe the most recent surprise that you enjoyed. So comment that down below. Let me know, what was the best surprise you've received ever or recently? So I usually, I get surprised every day, and it doesn't take much to surprise me and make me happy. But I went out to eat with my friend the other day. We went into one of the towns, one of the bigger cities here in Bali, and we went to like this Korean restaurant. And I was so shocked and so surprised at how delicious the food was. Oh my God, we had Korean fried chicken, and it was like everything. It was so good. And the little restaurant that we ate at had this upstairs, and it had this really cool design where it looked like all the furniture was like drawn. If you follow me on Instagram, Transform with Ryan, also Trans Solution, I'm gonna post some pictures up with like this room that we ate in. It was so cool. So it was such a lovely surprise to eat at such a beautiful, beautiful and creative space. So let's find out more about your surprise, shall we? So we have Six of Pentacles. Okay, this definitely confirms what I was saying earlier, because the Six of Pentacles is about your past. And a little bit of nostalgia as well. Okay, that's part of what the Six of Pentacles is about. Six of Pentacles can also be about charity, okay? So what I'm hearing is that people from your past are going to come back into the picture and really be grateful and thankful for what you've done for them before. Like, maybe it's been a long time since you talked to them. Maybe they never got the chance to thank you. Or maybe you didn't even know you did anything for them, and now they realize how much you have done for them, and they're gonna thank you. Ten of Cups. Oh, beautiful card. Nine of Swords. Interesting. The Moon. Okay. And we have Justice. Oh, I love this. I love this. I'm sensing that you did a favor for someone or some kind of act of kindness before, and you're going to be able to receive that energy back at this point in your life, in this next chapter that's coming up here for you as you move forward. With all this support and love, like that energy is coming back. It could be that, back in the day you supported someone in school, like maybe someone was being bullied or something, or maybe someone needed a ride home and you were there for them. And now you're gonna be surprised because they're gonna show up for you as well and show you that support you showed them before. Three of Cups. Ah, there you go. Some really strong friendship energy. I'm also sensing, new friends coming into the picture. Queen of Wands, like soulmate energy, soul connections. Ooh, the Chariot. Wow. So let me take a look here because I feel like I'm being called to make note of this combination of major arcana cards you have. So Moon, Chariot, Justice. So definitely what I'm seeing is some surprises here, just like the title of the reading, because the moon is about illusions. The moon is about not seeing everything clearly and just kind of trusting your heart, trusting your gut to move you forward, to guide you on the best path towards success and achievement. Okay? And so I'm getting this message that it would be good for you to get out of your head. Okay, again, you're probably worrying about what other people are gonna think or say about you when you decide to make this step into your destiny, your future that seems maybe to others uncharacteristic of you. Okay, so stop worrying, stop being anxious about what they think, because they're going to be a lot more supportive than you imagine. Okay, because you do such wonderful things. You're a beautiful soul, or else you wouldn't be here at Transform with Ryan, right? You have this lovely energy about you, and so only the best can come your way. Only the good things can come your way. Now, for some reason, I'm getting called by Spirit to set a disclaimer that this doesn't mean that challenges or difficulties won't arise in your life. What this means is that you can overcome anything, okay? That challenges, you should view them as character building experiences, okay? Because that's how we learn and grow the fastest, is by overcoming challenges. If everything was easy, then there would be no drive, no motivation, no gratitude or appreciation when things work out well. And because you're such a wonderful, kind, and loving soul, like, your life is only designed to be full of blessings, okay? Whether or not you see it in the moment. So again, that's that moon energy. Like, something that doesn't look like a blessing truly will be a blessing, okay? And it's everything that happens only moves you forward, even if it looks like a setback, all right? So again, overall, the message is you're going to get that community support. People are going to be down. They're going to be loving what you're putting out there, and this new version of you that's emerging. They're going to be thrilled for you. They're going to be excited for you as you step into this new chapter. They're going to celebrate it even. I mean, look at what these mer women are doing here in the Three of Cups. They are having a spot of tea, maybe gathering for drinks, right? Hanging out, sharing what's going on in their lives, and really celebrating each other. Now, what I'm seeing here with this Queen of Wands is this is you honoring your passion, honoring what's in your heart, and going for it, okay? You're not putting it off any longer. You're not trying to live your life for the sake of others, or live your life according to what you think everybody wants you to do and be. You are owning your power, owning your destiny, trusting what you feel inside, and taking aligned action with it. Oh my goodness. So oh my God, there's an ant, a little tiny ant that was trying to be a part of your reading as I was getting ready to pull your final card here about your surprise, and this card already flipped over. Okay, so thanks for that interlude there. We have this black feather from the black bird. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. There you go. That's just exactly what we were talking about at the start of your reading. That it's time to start on a new chapter, a new rebirth for yourself, okay? And everything is unfolding for you beautifully, and you are going to be supported along the way. So there is that surprise that's coming into your life next. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye.